Why are you running for the school committee?
I first ran for the school committee or joined the school committee because I wanted to understand more about the experience my children were having in the schools, and I wanted to ensure that all Needham students had the best possible educational experience we could give them as a community, and that's why I'm still interested in serving.
Talk a little bit about your background.
My educational and professional background is mostly finance and accounting, and I've been on the school committee for 10 years. It was sort of the natural progression of my volunteer work in the Needham Public Schools that started when my oldest child joined the preschool when he was 3, a little over 3. So really, we moved to Needham. I joined the preschool PTC and sort of have been volunteering for the schools ever since.
What are the most important issues facing the Needham School District, and what do you think needs to be done to address them?
I think we've got a few challenges ahead of us that I think are really important to me. One of them is the collective bargaining agreements that we have with all 5 of our employee groups. Over the next 15 months, we need to renegotiate all of them. We're currently engaged with the teachers right now, and it's a long process. It's a really important process, and it's one of the processes and involvements that I've had with the school committee that I think has been the most interesting and impactful for me personally. And it's also has a huge impact on the town because salaries represent about 80% of the school budget, and the school budget is a huge chunk of the town budget. So making sure that we have contracts that are supportive of our teachers and staff, but also affordable to the town, I think is absolutely critical. And so I'm in my 3rd cycle of negotiating with all the different groups, and so I think I said over the next 15 months we'll complete that process with all of our groups. So that's sort of one really important thing that we have going on. Also looking ahead, slightly longer term, but not that much longer, is the rebuilding of the Pollard School as a 6-8 school. It's the first project as part of the school's master plan to address school facility and programming space needs for the next 50 years. And so making sure that we have widespread community support for that is critical. Even though the school wouldn't open on the current timeline until 2031, we have to be working on that today and engaging the community today to ensure that that happens. We just completed our first 5-year strategic plan with the Portrait of a Needham Graduate, and so we are in the process of redeveloping a new 5-year strategic plan. So I want to see how that comes together. I don't think it will be too different from what we've had for the last 5 years, but I think there are going to be some changes that are going to be put in place really to help our students and make sure that they are thriving in a rapidly changing world. And I think as part of that, certainly there will be the implementation of a new elementary literacy curriculum that we're all looking forward to.
Do you have anything you'd like to add?
One of the things that I've really learned over my time on the school committee and really my time in Needham is that you have to think of the school district as a system, and we are there to support our students. That is far and away, that is our primary objective, to support our students. But we can't support our students if the system isn't functioning well. The whole system needs to be working in concert if we're going to be able to support our students. So for example, if we don't have contracts that support our teachers and allow us to retain and recruit teachers, we can't support our students. If we don't have buy-in from the community about the direction we're taking the schools, that's going to create friction. So I think all of these things need to be working in concert, and we need to have strong relationships with the other town departments and boards and committees that support the work of the schools. I'm thinking, the finance committee, the permanent public building committee, the select board, the town manager, building maintenance, building design. All of those groups need to be really working together to benefit our students, because that's why we're here. And I think one of the things that I've really learned, appreciate, and think I have I'm skilled at, is sort of that systems thinking and really looking at the health of the system as a whole.